Hello everyone. If you are watching this video, you're very familiar with these CMMG 22 long rifle magazines for your AR-15 22 long rifle ammo converter. Now, this is not for YouTube, a video on how to modify a firearm or magazine to unsafe limits. This is purely a video on how to maintain and make sure that your weapon is fully safe for use. What we're doing here is that these magazines have a fatal flaw. This is a pin that was installed during the assembly of the magazine. That makes it so that way you don't see any seams from where they sealed the two sides of the housing together. Here's the fatal flaw. When your magazine gets dirty, it will jam. The reason being is that this pin will allow dirt to build up underneath the follower, causing your magazine to be unsafe and cause improper feeding. And we don't want that. As firearm owners, we know to be very, very responsible. For proof, what you're going to do is you're going to take your 3 30-seconds punch. You're going to place it in here and put your finger over this side of the magazine. You're going to pull back on this base plate. Your finger catches that follower. When we want to remove the follower on the spring, it gets caught from all the junk clogged up inside the magazine. This is why we will clean out that pin and maintain the magazine. First, you'll take your automatic hole punching awl. I will put it right here on the exact opposite side of where I see the placement of this pin. And you can see I've done that quite a few times. I want to make sure that this hole is as pronounced and deep as possible. Sorry if that sounds bad on the audio. All the other tools you'll need for this is a 1/16 drill bit, a 5/64 drill bit. Keep in mind for later in the video, this is 1/16 larger than the drill bit, so it will be a little bit of a tough fit. I'm using a one side brass, one side rubber, little peen hammer here, and a pair of lineman pliers. Any pair of pliers with a nice serrated end right there will work just fine. To get started, after you've ran through your awl a little bit right there, you'll take your smaller of the two drill bits, the 1/16, and you're just going to make this a little bit deeper. I'm not going to record it for the sake of the audio, but you're not going all the way through, and be nice, slow, and gentle with this one. It's very flexible and a very easy to break bit. Just make this a little bit deeper. You can see here, I just barely ran it through a little bit more just to make that hole have a bit more of a straight side and not just the dimple from the awl. That is all you will be doing. Now we will take the next size up of drill bit, put it in this hole. We will run this until it actually penetrates the magazine. Make sure you're nice and slow at first, that way your bit doesn't walk and cause a nasty hole. As you can see here, we have two symmetrical holes. This one is just a little bit high up, but overall, two symmetrical holes. What we will be doing now is you take your 3 30-seconds punch, and it's a little bit of a tight fit, like I said. I set that in there, and the reason why it's a bit more of a tight fit, I already ran in and out a few times, but usually that'll keep it in there nice and snug, so it won't wiggle a lot. Take the more, steel punch. So take the rubber side, and you're just going to tap it out like that about halfway. You can see here, after a little bit more, that pin is almost all the way out. Sorry about that. We will wiggle out our punch. You have a nice clean uniform hole there. You can see the pin right here. The reason for making the hole on the other side of the magazine instead of just drilling out this assembly pin, as you can see, they come out in one full go. So if you choose to reinstall the pin for any reason, now all you have to do is put it back in the hole and just pound it back in. But now we have that pin removed. Now we're going to take our punch, we're going to slot it in right there, take it apart just as I showed already. And you'll notice your magazine follower comes all the way out. Now you have all of that you can reach in and clean, and your magazine is no longer unsafe to operate. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, be responsible, and make sure if you do this, you know what you're doing and you understand the repercussions for things such as warranty and other issues. Thank you very much.